Howdy gamers, Keith Hershey here from Ominous Glow Games. Today we're going to take a look at the Castles and Crusades campaign manager. This is a paid service, runs $14.99 on the Troll Lord Gaming website. It's a one-time fee. I pay that and then they'll send you a link where you can set up your password and all that good stuff. It's a pretty cool little system here. So let me log in real quick and we'll take a little tour through it. If I can log in successfully without messing up. Ooh, awesome. All right, so here we are. So we log in, any existing characters we have are right here. So that way, you're going through your campaign or whatnot, you get enough to level up, or you need to change out some of the equipment because you picked up some things or lost some items along the way. You can manage your character through here. You can make a character pretty fast using this system, honestly. So let's go ahead and make one. We're going to hit generate here. I found it's the easiest way to do this. If you're going to manually roll and whatnot and manually put everything in, you could do the new character. There is an import feature here. I'm not exactly sure what this imports from. If I find out, I'll do an update later. So anyhow, we're going to generate a character. I've already decided I want to make this really annoying gnome illusionist. So we're going to choose a race here, but it'll show you the races that are available. And from what I understand too, more races and more classes will be coming down the road. They are working on expanding what is currently here. So right now, I believe it's just the base core rulebook is what they have in here. All right, so let's do a gnome. So we're going to go up here, do a gnome. So it's going to give us a +1 intelligence, -1 strength. That's fine. And then a class here, and it gives you a description here of what they do. So I'm going to choose illusionist. You could choose what level you need. So like if you need an NPC real quick, this is what I do as well. Or pre-gens for cons or whatnot. A lot of those pre-existing characters I've used at cons that I needed pre-gens for. All right, so then we're just going to hit generate. It's going to show you the stats here. It's like, nah, I don't want that one. Let's re-roll it. That one is very tempting to keep. Let's push our luck. Ooh, I like this one. I know some of you may be like, dude, that one's good. But he's a gnome illusionist. He ain't going to be strong. I mean, that's normal. That's cool. He's got high intelligence, which I like. Decent wisdom and dexterity is normal. Con, I mean, that kind of plays into it. He's not the healthiest guy. He's been buried in books and whatnot, not out exercising. So that's good. And he's a little, socially awkward, not extremely bad, with an 8 charisma. I think that's a totally viable character. It's got some built-in strengths and, a couple minor flaws already. There's already some personality. So from here, we'll hit view. If you want to re-roll, you could do that. Or if you're like, I'm going to just try something different, you hit discard. So we'll hit view. That's going to open up the character sheet. All right. And then, so you have all these options here, but like, oh, dang, I can't put, anything in the character name. Well, you got to unlock the sheet. So you go over here, click the unlock, and then there you can go. So we'll call this Abolish Longthorn. Okay. He's going to be chaotic good. Illusionist. Okay, so that's good. So there's all our stats there. It already marked intelligence as the prime. We have one more prime remaining. What do I want this to be? I think I'll put it as wisdom. I know, when you're building characters in Castles and Crusades, sometimes people will want to put it in their highest stats. It's uh, perfectly okay to actually put a prime in one of your lower stats. So, you know, for people that don't know, so in Castles and Crusades, you have the whole siege mechanic. So when you're rolling difficulty checks or skill checks and whatnot, you roll a d20, and you get to add your bonuses to that. And there's like some built-in DCs. So if you have a prime, the base prime score for a primary ability is 12. Secondary is 18. So let's say Balish here, he's trying to read this secret text from a level 3 wizard, right? All right, so he's going to roll a d20. Let's say he gets a 12, okay? He gets to add his intelligence modifier. So that's a +1. Okay. And then on top of that, he gets, since this is a class skill, he'll get to add his level. So that's another one. So he's at a 14. Okay. Now we do the negatives. So we're at a 14. So he's trying to read from a wizard who's level 3 secret text. So it's going to be a -3 because that wizard is a level 3. So we'll take 3 off of there. So that drops him down to an 11. This is prime. So with, being a prime, he only got an 11. Unfortunately, he did not make that skill. If he would have got, let's say, well, obviously, if he rolled a 16, plus his bonuses and his skills, that would have been 18. Let's say for some reason it wasn't his prime and it was a secondary, then he wouldn't have made it because it would have only been a 15 where he needed an 18. But if he rolled a 16, he would have got the 12 that he needed. So that's how the prime and secondary works. All right, so we got our primes noted here. And you can go through and you can change some of this stuff if you need to. So like hit points here, you could change that if you needed to. So from there, we'll go over to race. It lists all the stuff you get for the race. It's automatically populated there. Go here to class. Same thing here. It has all that. I'm trying to remember. I thought there was a way you could change the hit points here. No, I guess it's not on this one. Because I think it's just because I did the random one. If you did the new character one, I believe there was a way you could go in there and change the max hit points. Like if maybe your campaign, you start characters off at max hit points at first level or whatnot. There is a way to do it, but we're doing the random generation method. So actually, let's see this button here. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's not. Oh man, it just keeps wanting to only give us one, doesn't it? Oh, okay. Let's do. Okay, he had a -1 con. Okay, so that's why 3. So if you notice, I'm putting it in there, like put 6 in there, and then it's dropping it, all the way down to 3 because that's the max he can have. Because it's a D4 hit points. He's got a -1 con bonus, so that's why the most it's going to get is 3. But you can, change that up if you need to. So there we go. Sorry, it's been a little bit since I have used this, but all right. So armor. Unfortunately, we're a gnome illusionist, so we're not going to put in any armor here. Otherwise, you would just click the armor here, and then choose whichever armor you do have, shield, helmet, and put all that in there. If there's any additional, you know, unique stuff, you could type in the name and you could put in the description and whatnot, and then hit add. Weapons. Okay. Oh, come on. Weapons. All right, weapons here. All right, let's say he needs a quarterstaff. So one way you could just manually put it in here and put in your values, or you can choose from the list here. So just click the list here, scroll down through all the items. We're just going to do a staff. Click from the list. And you know what? Let's give him a dagger too. Why not? Okay, so put a dagger, add from the list. And see, it automatically populates it and adds all that good stuff in there. All right, let's go to equipment. All right, here, this is where you put in whatever money he's got. Oh, wow, he's got 60 gold. See, we didn't take it out. And that's the thing. If you're putting in weapons and whatnot, it's not going to automatically reduce those down, I don't believe. So let's double check here. Let's give him something else here just to see. Oh, I'm tempted. Ooh, you know what? Brass knuckles. Oh, yeah. No with brass knuckles. Let's do it. All right, so we added that. Let's go over to equipment. No, it didn't take it out. All right, so just keep in mind you'll have to manually go in and adjust your gold if you're adding in weapons and whatnot. All right, so let's add in some equipment. Yeah, let's definitely add a torch in there. For some reason, it always puts torchy, which is cool. Let's see here. We need a backpack. Yeah, let's add a backpack. Let's see, it's not taken from the money up here, so you'll have to keep that in mind. Let's do spell component pouch. Yep. And you just keep on in. Keep on in. Let's see here. Oh, we need to get our spell book in here before I forget. Not in there. I don't see it in there. So that's something I'll have to manually add in there then, it looks like, because not sure why. Either that or I missed it when I was flying through here real quick. Yeah, not seeing it. Let's give them some sealing wax. Yeah, you just keep on adding stuff here, and it'll add up your EV for your encumbrance value and whatnot, and it'll tell you what your rating is. So, like right now, his encumbrance rating is 9. He's got an EV of 11, so he's already burdened, and he's going to be at a minus 10 feet. So that is cool that it will keep up on that, so you can do that as well. All right, with that, we'll go over to bio here. You can put in stuff here. Let's say he's 2'6". Do mill. Oh man, he's gonna have some green spiky here, spiky green. Yeah. Weight, be like 45 pounds. Age, I can't remember how old. Sorry, I don't know. Let's do like 72. Eyes, blue. Deity, home origin. You put in the languages, appearance, personality, background. You fill all that in there. Spells. Go over here. It tells you how many you get per day. Click on the plus sign next to 0 level, and then you can choose from a list here. Let's say, yeah, I want dancing lights. Throw that in there. Sound. We'll throw that in there. We get 2 more, huh? Let's do mending. Get that in there. And we'll do a detect illusion. All right. And then minus that. And then we get 2 first levels. Actually, and this is how many spells per day. I believe. I have to double check. But you can, add more than, you or whatnot. So let's do obscuring mist. And we'll do read magic. And let's say he found a scroll, so we're updating this, and it's Fairy's Glamour. Bam, there it goes. So those are all in there. And then next up, you have companions. If you have any companions or henchmen or whatnot, you can add those in here. And then last but not least, you have a notes section here. So you can take notes on your character and whatnot. And then when you're all done and you don't want to mess this up, you can click on that. And then, okay, you're happy with the character and you want to print it out. Hit export here and it'll export as a PDF. And then from there, you just go wherever you downloaded it to, open it up and print it off. Or you can, I guess you can keep this open while you're playing, but I don't know. I don't know about keeping it open and rolling with it. I guess I'm old school. I like having the paper version and going with it from there. Anyhow, anyone out there, you guys currently use the character manager for Castles and Crusades? If so, tell me your successes and are there any tips and tricks that I don't know about, or maybe that everyone else should know? Please leave them down below. Is there another video anyone else out there would like to see on tips, tricks, or whatnot? How to create stuff in Castles and Crusades, D&D in general? Just leave me a note down below. We'll do our best to answer those or maybe even make a video. Anyhow, please like, subscribe, share this with all your friends. Happy gaming.